Hi guys, it's Grant here. I'm still experimenting with the Hack Shack X8 app that turns your phone into a spirit box. I'm still having fun doing this, and yes, I am staying protected. I'm invoking my guides and St. Michael to watch over me, keep the anything negative or evil away. I don't want any of that stuff, so that's all good. This morning I wanted to do a session for my father, and I asked a couple of questions here for him, and I've got some direct answers. I think he will like what the results are. I got taken down the rabbit hole a couple of times and sidetracked different conversations, and some of the things I could understand, some of them I couldn't. So I'm still having fun working this out and enjoying doing this, and I'm going to continue to do so, and hopefully the messages will continue to be as convincing as what I'm getting right now. Thanks for watching. Years ago, my dad said he was awakened in the middle of the night by a voice that sort of was a low mumble that went through his house and drifted across, and he wasn't sure, but he's always felt like that was his friend Brucey Burke. Was he right in that thinking? Is that my dad's friend going through the house, saying goodbye or maybe hello after he had passed away that night? I'll share this message with my dad if you let me know. Was that my dad's friend Bruce? So, after analyzing what you just said, my wife and I believe it says friend Bruce. But we can't tell. So I just need a yes or a no. Was that Bruce that went through the house? Yes or no? That would clarify it. I'm going to let him know. Either way. Thank you for answering me. Can I get a solid yes or no? Was that my dad's friend Brucey Burke that went through the house that night after Bruce had passed away? Okay, so that was an amazing response, because I'll tell you what's amazing about that after I've analyzed it and gone through it and knocked out some noise, slowed it down, listened to it probably 20 times. It says, yeah, that's my friend Kenny. That's what I hear, okay? Now, the Kenny, the Y at the end, there was another little soundbite that kind of cuts off the Y, so I had a hard time separating that. So, I've slowed it down here, and I'm going to play it again, but it is definitely, at the very least, Ken, okay? And I'm not sure, I haven't talked to my dad whether his friend called him Ken or Kenny, because lots of people call him different things. But definite answer, and I did not say my father's name, but the EVP did. One of my dad's friends gave him a shotgun, and I forget the name of the gentleman. We went fishing on a lake one time. What was your name? If you say it, I'll remember your name. I just remembered it. My dad's talked about you often. I don't want to say your name out loud just because of the app. People are leery that the app's taking the words we're saying. Okay, I think I might have heard your name. I'm going to have to play that back. But if it's the same name that the person that I'm thinking of, I used this name and... Whoa! That time I heard it for sure. Jack. I was just going to say I used that character in one of my books. I definitely have a chill going up my back now. Jack, do you want to say hi to my dad? I mean, I heard that one as plain as day with my own ears. My dad'll like that for sure.
Yep.
Hello. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I was using that app again this morning, and I asked some questions for you, and I got some answers there.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering, I had a couple questions for you. It says, yeah, that's my friend Kenny. Which is weird because I didn't say your name at all.
Okay.
I said, did you go through my dad's house? Yeah, that's my friend Kenny. Now, at the end of the word Kenny, there's a little static and stuff going on in there, right? It says Kenny, and then there's a little ting at the end. So I don't know if he said Ken or Kenny. To me, it sounded like Kenny, and I was getting the vibe that he said, yeah, that's my friend Kenny.
Well, his dad's name was Kenny Burke.
Well, I don't know.
Me and the old man, he was just great family. He looked after me and Brucey because I think he was 16 years old when he had Brucey.
Yeah.
They were like brothers more than father and son.
Right.
And we were always hunted. We went to the bush and we had a good time, and we would order Berkeys and we'd drink and have a barbecue, and there was always good times. That was the house right before you turned up Allen's Road off the highway.
Yeah. Well, I think
Right
that sort of I'm getting the answer that that was him that went through the house, because he said that's my friend Kenny. So
I didn't even know he had died then, but I asked his sister a couple of years later, and she said, "Oh, did you not know that Bruce died?" And that's when I thought, oh my God, that's when I thought. I said, was this around January 19th in there somewhere? I would have been at night, 11 o'clock at night or whatever. And she said, yeah, probably in there someplace.
yeah.
And I don't know why I said that, but you got to go with your gut feeling.
Well, exactly. That's kind of the point I'm getting at. So the second part here, I got more questions for you, because my memory fails me. I mean, this is a long time ago. So your friend, now I don't want to say his name. So your friend that you used to work with, you were good friends with him. He gave you a shotgun, or he left you a shotgun. Okay? And we went fishing with him one time on the lake. You and I did. Is that the same guy we went fishing with?
In the wintertime?
We went ice fishing with him. You and I did.
Magnificent.
No, I think it was up at Diver. We were fishing lake trout or splake.
No, that was the guy that left me a shotgun was Jack Couture. His girlfriend gave it to me. I worked with Jack for years. He was a good guy.
Right. Well, that's the guy I was thinking of in my head, but I thought we went fishing with him one time.
No, that was Tugus Ranger and Reggie Gannett.
You're right.
Did he lose his ski off his machine that day coming in?
I think so. As soon as you said Tugus.
Tugus Ranger still there.
Yeah, that, okay. So I don't think I ever met Jack then.
Well, maybe he didn't, because Jack used to fish on Nipissing all the time.
But you talked about him a lot. But he was the guy.
I loved old Jack.
Yeah, I know you did.
Jack wasn't that old. He was about 57, but he was I guess he was like a dad to me when he died, or a big brother or something.
Okay, well, he came through for me because I said, you left my dad a shotgun. And I said, what was your name? And then I hear a little muffled da-da-da-da. And I said, oh, I think maybe I heard your name in there. And then clear as a bell, I didn't even have to put it on the computer. Jack comes through. And I said, thank you. That's the name I'm looking for. So, I mean...
Yes.
And I didn't say his name. I said the same thing. I'm not going to say. I said I'm not going to say your name because I don't want people to think this app's using the names that I'm saying. And his name came through clear as a bell.